Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to break down a totally new AI-powered way for local businesses to build an amazing web presence. We're going to go from that scary blank page all the way to a content-rich site that's built to really dominate your local market. So let's jump right in.
So let me start with a question for you. In today's world, with all the drag-and-drop builders and no-code tools, what is still the hardest part of getting your business online? It's this one thing that trips up almost everyone.
And yeah, the answer isn't some technical thing. It's the content. It's that blinking cursor on a blank white screen, just waiting for you to write the perfect marketing copy, to figure out your services, to just know what to say. That has always been the real challenge, right?
But what if that whole idea is now completely backward? See, with modern AI, the heavy lifting of actually creating the content is, well, it's not your problem anymore. Your new job, your new role, is to be the director, the editor-in-chief. Your job is to present the amazing content that AI creates for you perfectly.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start by tackling that blank page problem. Then we'll dive right into a powerful three-step AI workflow. We're talking an AI brain, an AI voice, and an AI engine. And then we'll see how to wrap it all up in the perfect presentation box.
All right, let's get into the AI-powered workflow itself. Now, this is not just some fancy way to write a blog post. No. This is a complete system, a modern toolkit that's designed to take you all the way from high-level business strategy to a beautiful, professional online showcase.
You can really think of this workflow in 4 clear stages. First, you strategize with your AI brain. Then, you generate all your content with an AI voice. After that, you automate your operations with an AI engine. And finally, you present it all in that perfect box. You see how each step just builds right on top of the last one? It creates this seamless system.
So let's dive into step 1, the AI brain. Because look, before you can write a single word of copy, you need a solid strategy. This is all about building that foundation, and that is exactly what the AI brain is for.
And the tool for this is Google NotebookLM. I want you to think of it as your own private business analyst. But here's the most important part. Notice that phrase? It works only from your uploaded business documents. This is so crucial. It means the AI is grounded in your reality, your pricing, your customer emails, your actual services. This is how you completely avoid all that generic nonsense and those weird AI hallucinations.
So you just feed it all your messy, unstructured stuff, old PDFs, client emails, price lists, and it turns it into pure strategic gold. It can spit out a logical sitemap for your website, it can spot gaps in your content based on what customers are saying, and it can even draft outlines for new pages. All of that strategic heavy lifting, it's done for you.
Okay, now for step 2, the AI voice. Once you've got that strategic skeleton, you need the words to fill it out. It's time to actually craft the content. But we're not just thinking about old-school SEO here. We have to focus on a brand new idea, GEO.
You see, the whole game has changed. Old SEO was all about getting your website to show up as one of those blue links on a Google results page. The new goal is Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. This is about making your content so authoritative, so good, that the AI search engines use it to create the direct answer to someone's question. You don't just want to be a link anymore. You want to be the source.
And the tool for this job, it's Google Gemini. This is your AI copywriter and is specifically designed to create that geo-optimized content that's focused on getting you customers. Its whole purpose is to position your business as the #1 expert in your local area. But hey, to get great stuff out of Gemini, you have to put great stuff in. This 4-part prompt framework is the key. You define the persona, the task, and the format. But the secret sauce, really, is context. By feeding it hyperlocal data, like your service category and your exact location from a platform like Webo, you make sure the content it creates is super relevant to the people you're trying to reach.
Okay, so we've got our strategy and we've got our content. Now it's time for step 3, the AI engine. This is where we put everything on autopilot and make our operations incredibly efficient.
The tool we're talking about here is Google Opal. Think of it as a no-code workflow builder. You basically just describe a process in plain English, and it turns that description into a powerful little automated app. You don't have to be a coder, you just have to know what you want to get done. And just think about the power this gives you. You could create a mini app that takes one video and boom, it becomes a blog post, a social media thread, and a newsletter automatically.
or one that drafts a professional proposal from just a few bullet points. This is how you create a massive digital footprint without a massive amount of work.
All right, we've used AI to strategize, to write, and to automate. Now for the final, crucial step, the presentation box. This is where we actually show all this amazing content to the world, and it's where your choice of website platform becomes absolutely critical.
This quote really says it all. A modern website editor, like the one in Webo, isn't about giving you a million visual tweaks. Its main job is to enforce clean, semantic HTML automatically. All that really means is that the content you paste in is instantly structured in a way that search engines and AI crawlers can understand perfectly.
And here's the most important takeaway from that. Always use the platform's built-in formatting tools. Use heading 1 for your main page title, heading 2 for sections. Why? Because when you just hit enter a bunch of times to create space, you're actually adding messy, invisible code that just confuses search engines. Proper structure tells them exactly what your content is about, which makes it way more valuable.
And here are just a few more quick best practices for that perfect presentation. Use percentage-based widths on things like tables so they look great on mobile phones. Use the modern WebP image format to make your site load super fast. And always write descriptive alt text for your images. It's huge for accessibility, and it helps AI understand what your pictures are actually showing. And when you put it all together, man, the result is just incredibly powerful. You've got an AI brain for your strategy, an AI voice for your content, and an AI engine for automation, all of it showcased in a technically perfect presentation box. This is the new formula for a local business to truly dominate its online space. So that really just brings us to the final question. The tools to create world-class strategy and content are literally at your fingertips right now. The only question left is, how are you going to present it?